Okay, so I made this tweet a couple months ago and I was like, two pop Bibles. So first up, we're going to have Daydream by Mariah Carey. And then we also have Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814 album. And so if you had to ask me, what are your pop Bibles, I'm going to say these. And then I also have another one I'll throw in. So the other one that I would say is going to be 1989, the deluxe version by Taylor Swift. This is probably my first pop Bible, first album that I listened to all the way through from Taylor. This always has a special place in my heart, and I think that it's just a great pop record, pop perfection. You have a song like Style. I Know Places is so ridiculously underrated. Everybody always talks about New Romantics. You have Blake Space. I could go on and on and on. So I do love this record and pop perfection to me. But if I'm asked what my top two are, I'm going to say these. And so whenever I think pop Bibles, I more so think of like pop music. And yes, I know that pop is short for popular. These are two of their most popular albums right here. But I also feel like at the heart of these, they're kind of pop albums. Like Daydream is more so pop R&B. Like I feel like it's both genres. Of course, you have R&B songs like Always Be My Baby, stuff like that. For the sake of this video, I will call it a pop album. Obviously, like I just said, pop is short for popular. So all that kind of ties in. And then with Rhythm Nation, you have the New Jack Swing. You have the R&B songs, and then you also have a song like Black Hat, which is technically going to be a rock song. So yeah, there's multiple genres, on both of these, but I'm going to call them pop albums for this video, and I think that they both have pop elements to them as well. So, you can kind of define it as how you want, but that's kind of the criteria that I'm talking about. So what makes both of these albums so special to me? Why am I calling them my pop Bibles? Well, I think that these are both excellent albums. I think that these are their second best. Butterfly is my favorite Mariah album, and The Velvet Rope is my favorite Janet album. So if I'm asked my two favorite albums of all time, I will say those, right? But like I said, we're talking about pop Bibles. And so with Daydream, Mariah was getting back more so to her R&B roots. She started off R&B pop. They whitewashed her with an album called Music Box, and that was an entire thing. And so she really had to fight to make the music that she wanted to do. And so I'm really glad that we have an album like Daydream. I think Butterfly is her artistic peak for many reasons, and we'll get into that another day. But with Daydream, you have a song like Always Be My Baby, which is a great R&B song. Fantasy is the perfect pop song in my personal opinion. What she was able to do with, that Genius of Love, Tom Tom Club sample, like she kind of ate that up. Underneath the Stars is a fan favorite. You also have a song like Melt Away. I Am Free is an incredible song. Looking In, which reminds me of Portrait a lot from the Caution album. So you have records like that. I also really love Long Ago as well. So I just think this is an amazing album, amazing songwriting from Mariah, very underrated as a songwriter. I love her singing on here. I love the production. It is something that is just wonderful and lush. With Rhythm Nation, you have amazing songs all over this thing. So you have the title track, you have Black Hat, which is an amazing song that she wrote herself. You have a song like Come Back to Me, which is one of my favorite R&B songs of all time. Of course, you have The Knowledge. The interludes are very well done. Associated Content album that I think is just brilliant, and so I love both of these. And so let me know what your pop Bibles are down below in the comments. Use whatever criteria that you want, but these are going to be mine.